Hey, I've got 1,000 versions that the world keeps asking for. The charming Max, the quiet star, the man who knows the score. But when I'm with you, every costume melts like wax in June, and all that's left is trembling truth beneath your living moon. So stay for my real, not the highlight or the show. Hold me where the camera stops and softer stories grow. If I forget my courage, be the hand that helps me kneel. 'Cause I don't need a perfect love, I need a love that's real. You see the boy behind the steel, the man I'm learning still. Stay, baby, stay for my real. I'll give you Sunday silence and the thunder of my grin. The part of me that wants to hide and the part that lets you in. I'll memorize your morning air, your freckles when you blush, make playlists for your mood swings and a shelter for the rush. We'll fight like honest lovers do and fold the anger slow. Well, talking till the sharpness dulls and plant where we can grow. I'll put my name on patience like a jacket built to last, and wear it when the weather turns and mercy's all we have. I've never met a miracle as stubborn as your grace. How you forgive with laughter and put silver in my day. Teach me how to mirror that, to bend and not to break, to turn my pride to stepping stones and learn from every ache. If I go quiet, don't believe I love you any less. Sometimes the truth is heavy and steals away my breath. But pull me to your ribcage till my fear forgets to speak, and I will write forever there, repeat it every week. And when the world grows loud again with glitter and with tears, we'll close the blinds and slow dance to the rhythm of what's real. Your heartbeat is a metronome that tells me where to be. Right here inside, the only proof that ever rescued me. I know I've been a storm, baby, thunder in the room. I raise my voice like lightning when I'm scared of losing you. But after all the noises, your softness I run to. Yeah, your name turns down my echo till the quiet feels like truth. So hold me right here, even when I'm hard to hold. When my pride gets loud and my tenderness goes cold. Tell me I'm yours when I forget how to bend. Tell me we're good, that we'll begin again. I never needed perfect, I needed a friend, a lover who says I'm right here, even when I trip on old mistakes like cracks inside the floor. Ooh, you pick me up with laughter and unlock another door. The world can keep its glitter, I just want our ordinary. Our kitchen light, our midnight talk, our faith that feels like family. Quiet signal, the way way your shoulder falls, the way you brush your hair behind your ear when fear calls. I'll be the sound of shouts, I'm patient, steady drum. So when the rain gets heavy, you know where to run. Make room for all my trying, I'll make room for yours. We'll build a house from mercy with honest wooden floors. If love is work, then baby, I'll clock in every day. Hands open, heart awake, with yes in what I say. There's beauty in the mending, not just in the shining. Choosing with our tired bones and showing up on time. I'll stitch your name in everything that truly matters, in how I listen, how I stay when comfort shatters. So take this simple promise, not flashy, not a trend. I'm man enough to grow with you, to fail and try again. And when we reach the quiet years and everything slows down, I'll still be whispering I choose you like a crown. I've got a gift for vanishing when I feel too much. I joke, I dance, I disappear, I dodge a tender touch. But you see the boy who hides inside the man. You pull me back with both your hands and teach me how to stand. Keep me honest, keep me near when I start to fade with fear. Say my name like Sunday light and bring the truest mirror here. If I run from what is real, hold the door, not let me steal from us a softer destiny. Baby, keep me honest, keep me real. Keep me real. Baby, I know the way your eyes forgive before your mouth can speak. Your mouth can speak. I know the way your patience closed the places I am weak. Yeah, you made me wanna put away my careful, clever games. Okay. To lay down every costume and be brave enough to change. If loving me has tired you, lay your head upon my chest. I'll count your breath like promises and rock your worries rest. I'll learn the art of listening till it's more than just a pose, till you can feel me hearing you in every word you chose. Ooh, no more halfway tenderness, I'll meet you all the way. Coffee in the morning and the right words when you're afraid. I'll kiss the lines of laughter that the years will write in time, and find the holy hiding in our ordinary rains. Ooh, if I forget the softness that made you say my name, remind me with your fingertips, not shame, but steady flame, I'll trade my armor piece by piece for trust that doesn't rush, for love that leans on mercy more than fairness, more than just. So when the day gets heavy and we're tempted just to drift, we'll turn our faces back to us and choose the slower gift. Because real is never easy, but it's where the gold is found. the crown, yeah. Carry quiet storms behind my tongue. I never show the wind. You've seen the places where my spine fell small and paper thin. You hold my name like Sunday light on skin that's scared to glow. And in your eyes I learn the man I'm still becoming slow. So love me for the miles I walk with gravel in my shoes, for every truth I couldn't say until I met you. Hold me when the good man shakes and no ghosts try to flow. 'Cause you're the only grace I've held, the only love I'll ever know. If the night forgets my voice, let your heartbeat be my home. You're the map and you're the mercy, the only love I'll ever know. Oh, I've kissed the kind of loneliness that wears a pretty face. I've danced with promises that faded with a babe. Ooh. But you put your hand inside the furnace of my doubt, and wrote a softer future on the ashes blowing out. I'm not easy, got these corners where the light won't bend. Sometimes I'm thunder, sometimes I'm that silence at the end. But you don't run, you breathe me in like summer after rain. You turn my restless into rivers, make a harbor from my pain. If I'm too rough with tenderness or clumsy with my care, it's just the boy who learned to fight, forgetting he's not there. Teach my hands a patient trust, a gentle loyal flow, and I will spend my every breath to be the man you know. When time throws dust on everything and photographs turn brown, when fashion leaves and silver thread starts speaking in my crown. Ooh, I'll lace your name through every prayer my older heart can sow. Still asking for your midnight laugh, the only light I know. So if the world gets loud again and tries to make me cold, lay your cheek against my chest and warm my stubborn soul. I'll meet you in that quiet room where only truth can go, and choose you like a vow on anew, the only light I'll know. I thought love was fireworks, brief, loud and gone by dawn. But then you stayed and I learned slower. Real is built upon. It's dishes in the sink, prayers and whispered breath. It's learning how to share the weight of small and giant yes. This is a weight of saying yes. The heavy, holy kind, where peace is made from patience and our hands are intertwined. Not easy, never flawless, but worth each honest step. I'll carry it with you, my love. The weight of saying yes. You hold me when I break, not because I asked you to, but because you know that strength is letting someone through. I'll be your harbor too, when you're brave against the tide. We'll take turns being anchor, we'll take turns being fire. I'm learning how to tell you what scares me out of sleep, to put it on the table where our promises can keep. You don't rush the truth, you hold it like a bloom. You water it with kindness till it opens in the room. If money's tight, we'll dance at home and laugh at what we lack. We'll count the ways we're rich in love and write our fortune back. I'll memorize your breath at night, the rhythm of your trust, and etch it in my ribcage where no winter turns to dust. When loss comes in a season and the world feels dark and small, we'll grip each other's hands and read the names upon our wall. We'll say we're here and let it be enough to pull us through, 'cause love is less about the ease and more about the you. So take my open heart again, I'll take your tired smile. We'll keep our yes like land and light that stretches down the mile. And when our bones are softer and the mirror shows our years, our yes will still be shining through 1,000 salted tears. I've got cathedrals made of cracks, stained glass of old mistakes, a history of burning bridges just to feel the heat it makes. But you walk past the fences like a psalm that knows the door. You touch the altar of my ache and make it holy once more. Yeah. Will you love me in my ruins, not the paintings on the wall? Hold the man beneath the armor when my better angels fall. If the night unthreads my courage and my edges start to show, promise you'll be brave enough to gather what I owe. Kiss the dust, bless the scars, whisper baby start again. Will you love me in my ruins till the ruins bloom again? I'm learning how to stay away when storms invite me to escape, how not to hide my hunger or apologize for fate. Your patience is a lantern in a mind of buried fears. It shows me where the diamonds hide beneath the broken years. Oh, my temper's not a weapon, it's a frightened flare of light, a flare that says I'm losing me, don't let me lose this fight. You cool me with your fingers like the moon across the tide, and every rough horizon smooths when you are by my side. I lay my pride like lilies at the threshold of your name, trade certainty for honesty, trade winning for the flame. If loving you means losing what kept me numb before, then let me lose it gladly just to feel you even more. We'll carve a little promise out of ordinary days, cakes and coffee mugs and traffic lights and laundry scented grace. If Eden lives in small things and planted in my chest, a garden where your laughter grows and I can learn to rest. And if the city shakes our bones and bills begin to shout, we'll count the blessings in the dark until the stars come out. I'll be the man who builds a home from breath and faithful hands. If you'll keep loving in my ruins till they rise and understand all I got. I've never been the easy kind. I bruise with quiet pride. I talk in guarded sentences and sleep on either side. But you found the center where the fear keeps watching night. You turned on every hallway lamp and said, come home to life. Take all I got, all I have, even the parts that shake. Hold the man behind the promise I will make. If joy is just a borrowed song, then let our voices blend. I'll spend my years to earn your tears. I love you to the end. I'm not a perfect miracle, I'm flesh and breath and span. But if you want a real forever, I'm all I've got, all I am, yeah. I'll lay my plans like dominoes and watch them fall for you. Trade timelines for your touch and every schedule for the truth. Because time without your shoulder is a road that leads nowhere. And time with you is water in a country made of air. They told me love should always feel like summer on my skin. But every garden drinks from rain before the blooms begin. Your thunder woke a tenderness I thought I couldn't keep. Now every time the sky turns black, your name is where I sleep. I choose your storm, I choose the rain you bring. I choose the winds that bend me toward a better kind of spring. If calm without you means I lose the truth we've grown, then let the sky break open. I choose you as my home. You challenge all my shortcuts, you won't let me pretend. You turn my clever exits into bridges back to us again. It hurts to be this honest, it heals me even more to stand here with my soul undressed and not be shown the door. I'll meet you in the tempest with my apology. I'll stand inside your lightning till it softens into peace. We'll ring the clouds for meaning, we'll stretch the hurt for grace, till both of us can breathe again and find our rightful place. Oh, I'll hold you when you shake, I'll hold me when I shake. We'll learn the art of staying through the tremors we both make. Our love is not a fairy tale, it's rough, it's true, it's earned. It's ash becoming soil where our truest roots are turned. There's music in the thunder if you listen through the scare. A rhythm like a heartbeat saying I am still right here. We'll dance on flooded sidewalks, we'll laugh between the strikes. And every time it clears again, I'll love you more than twice. So when they say choose comfort, I'll smile and shake my head, because comfort never taught my soul the truth your fire said. I'd rather weather everything that turns our hearts to foam than sleep in empty sunshine. I choose your storm. Don't rush the map of who I am. It took me years to draw. I'm full of holy detours, the roads that made me raw. But if you trace me patient, if you follow gentle signs, you'll find the fields where joy begins, the river where I'm kind. Learn me slow, and I will learn you too. The turns, the bridges, all the views. We'll stop for wonder, we'll watch it grow. We're not in a hurry, baby. Learn me slow. Learn me slow, yeah. I'll show you where the shadows keep the names I never said. You'll show me where the morning hides beneath your messy bed. We'll fold our secrets carefully and store them side by side, then pull them out when courage comes to join us for the ride. We'll write a book of little things our future selves can read. The jokes we made, the meals we burned, the flowers pulled from weeds. We'll underline the pages where forgiving felt like for life, and don't get wrong, the moments where we turned and chose the light. When fear says rush to somewhere else, we'll choose the slower lane. We'll breathe until our ribs agree and name the finest grain. 1,000 quiet choices make a love that will not break, like thread that binds a tapestry no storm can rip or take. I used to think that passion meant we always had to run, but now I know it's holding hands and watching sunsets done. And when the darkness reaches in to borrow what we find, we'll light a candle with our yes and leave the night behind. So keep your hand in mine, my lover. I'll keep my hand in yours. We'll bless the pace that made us stronger and open all our doors. And when the map is finished and the journey has been shown, we'll see we learned each other slow and made the road our home. Slow, learn me slow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen the kind of love that leaves when it gets hard, the kind that packs your suitcase with a note and with a shard. But you became a lighthouse in a harbor built by prayer, a stubborn, gentle promise that says I'm not going anywhere. Be the kind that stays, and I'll be there for you. Through empty rooms and payday blues, through sunlight and the stew, we'll write our names in chosen grace and marvel at the days. We won't be perfect, love, we'll be the kind that stays. We'll measure time and folded clothes and kisses by the sink, and walking home together from the store with time to think. We'll hang our hope on pegs of faith and let the seasons pass, till even winter looks at us and tips its frosted hat. When bitterness comes knocking, dressed like fair advice, we'll open up with gratitude and offer it a slice. It won't know how to swallow joy, it won't know how to live, and we'll keep feeding mercy till there's nothing left but give. We'll speak the old love language that at the quiet elders know, of eye contact and patience when the days get moving slow. We'll say I'm here and mean it with the backbone of a vow, and prove it with our calendars, the most romantic now. I'll watch your head turn galaxy, you'll watch my shoulders learn how carrying together makes the smallest burdens turn. We'll praise the way our bodies change like faithful working lambs, a harvest of belonging growing right here in our hands. So write it on the header of our story every day. We didn't chase the easy road, we chose the better way. And if they ask us how we won, we'll smile and softly say we love the life we built because we were the kind that stayed. Some days I'm made of splinters, don't hold me without care. Some days I leave the room while I'm still standing right there. But if you speak my name like bomb and not like proof, I'll come back to your ribcage and remember what is true. When I'm not easy, please don't quit on me. Touch my back and slow my blood, remind me how to breathe. Say we instead of you and me, and I will find my feet. I don't need simple, baby, I need love when I'm not easy. I'll give you that same courage when your shadow starts to rise. I'll hold your face like morning holds the night out of your eyes. We'll be each other's teacher in each other's favorite class. We'll graduate to tenderness and let the small things pass. Storms outlive the forecast and the lights begin to fail. We'll count the ways days we're blessed and let our gratitude prevail. I'll put the kettle on and you can tell me every fear. We'll give the dark a seat and still make room for cheer. I'll write your notes on sticky pads and hide them in your coat. I'll learn the ways you want to be touching more than what I wrote. I'll memorize your breathing till I know just when to stay and when to give you space enough to miss me for a day. We'll hold a little ceremony for the hurt we didn't mean. We'll say our soft apologies and wash the anger clean. No audience, no roses, just the light between our hands, where you and I keep choosing us the only way we can. When the mirror tells the truth about our borrowed time, we'll dance with all our stiff new bones and laugh at getting fine. Because easy never taught us half of what the heart did teach. That love is not escaping, love is staying in the reach. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 The crowd thinks they all know me, the grin, the careless tone, but you can hear the tremble that hides behind my bones. You touch my cheek like truth itself, no questions, no disguise. And suddenly I'm honest, standing naked in your eyes. You read me like a secret, not dissolve, but to believe you see the man, the one I can't deceive. Your body is a quiet vow where it whispers through the sheet that love's not just what happens, it's the silence where it beats. When I can't stand the mirror, you turn my face to light. You say I see the beauty that you hide in every fight. You trace your name across my chest like it's a living prayer. And every time you say my name, I feel salvation. So if this life unravels and we lose the things we claim, you'll still be my reminder that love's not built for fame. Because every time I look at you, I finally believe there's no You don't run when I unravel. You breathe and pull me near. Your silence is a language that only I can hear. You don't fix what's broken, you just sit and let it mend. You make me feel like falling isn't something to defend. Your touch is not a promise, it's a post that says I'm here. It's coffee lips and morning eyes that make the world seem clear. You trace the map I hide beneath the stories that I say, and love me in the corners where the light forgets to stay. You don't chase or turn away. You let me find my own way back and meet me halfway. There's power in your softness, it teaches me to pray. Not to a God above us, but to the way you stay. If all the world turned bitter, if every color drained, still find warmth in knowing your love refused to change. So if I say too little, just read it in my eyes. I give up every freedom just to live inside your side. I tried to be 100 men before I learned your eyes. A hero, saint, and steel facade that never once cries. But you preferred the shaking truth to any perfect scene. You kissed my hurt and said don't change a thing that makes you mean. With you I got no one else to be, no other face to wear, no lines to read. You want the man I am when lights are free. Your love says stay and lets me finally breathe. I lose the rest and find the rest in me. Because with you, there's no one else to be. I'll bring you all my little joys, the ones nobody sees. The song I hum while shaving in the way I fold my sleeves. You'll bring me all your quiet griefs, the ones I never left. We'll bless them both and call it love, the holy in the mess. I'll learn to hear the pause between the words you never say, to read the rain inside your gaze and dry it with my day. You'll learn the way I hold my breath when I pretend I'm fine, and free me with a single touch that breaks me into time. We'll build a ritual of care that even winter can't ignore, a rhythm in our footsteps like a promise on the floor. Our hallway light will be the moon that guides our tired feet, back to bed and back to truth and back to something sweet. There's nothing that we have to prove when home becomes our art, when showing up is everything and showing off the parts. We'll keep each other honest with a kindness firm and deep, and hold the door for yesterday so hope can learn to sleep. So take the crown I never earned, I'll take the mask I wore. We'll trade them both for hand in hand and never wanting more. The only role I need is man who loves you faithfully, because with you, my love, there's no one else to be. Because with you, my love, there's no one else to be. Because with you, my love, oh yeah. Promise me you're messy, not the version meant to win. Promise me the raw and real, the tears beneath the grin. I trade you all my polished lines for silence that's sincere, and meet you where the broken sings a song we need to hear. Promise me honest, and I will promise mine. We'll build a home from truth and time, where ordinary shines. Not easy, not unshaken, just steady, warm and real. The kind of love that takes our scars and teaches them to heal. I'll show you all the corners before I keep the boy I was. One who thinks he's not enough and fights the ones he loves. I'll let you hold his trembling till he learns your faithful voice, and tell him he can grow here, that forever is a choice. We'll set our expectations down like suitcases too full. We'll travel light with gratitude for everything we hold. And when we find the distance trying hard to make us cold, we'll build a bridge with sorries that are brave enough and bold. If someone says our love is slow, we'll smile and pour the tea. We'll watch the window paint the wall and let the moment be. 'Cause speed has never taught me what your patience always does. That presence is the miracle and mercy is the trust. I want your winter mornings and your summer tangled hair, your grocery list, your nervous laugh, your baby say a prayer. We'll hammer joy like copper till it shines in simple things, a melody of chores and grace where ordinary sings. So write your name across my day, I'll sign my name on yours. We'll love the life we're building like a house with open doors. And when the world gets loud again with pressure to impress, we'll whisper in our hallway, promise me you're honest, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Here's the part I hide. I hate to need you like I do. It scares me to be held and know I might belong to you. But then your fingers trace my fear and make me safe again. And all the steel I wear dissolves like sugar in your hands. You hold all that's true in me, not just the polished scene, the kindness and the temper, the courage and the need. When I forget my softness, you remember it for me. And love the parts I try to hide. You hold all that's true of me. You hold all that's true of me. Ooh, yeah. You hold all that's true of me. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You hold all that's true of me. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You learn my secret language, how I say I'm not okay. With three-word answers, busy eyes and vanishing away. You call me back with gentleness, not questions with a blade. You don't demand a perfect man, you love the one you made. Let's never trade this holy for a glitter cheap and fast. Let's never sell our slow built trust for shortcuts that won't last. I'd rather grow a forest from these promises we keep than chase a loud applause and wake to silence in our sheets. When envy knocks at midnight with a highlight reel in hand, we'll count our ordinary joys and make our humble stand. Your laughter in the bathroom, your socks beneath the chair is everything I prayed for when I said that ancient prayer. So teach me how to carry you when life is heavy, love. To hold your heart with reverence like the thing I'm proudest of. We won't be saints or statues, we'll be human, bruised and bright. But baby, I am best to me when sleeping by your light. And if I ever fail you in the ways I fear I might, I'll find you in the quiet place and ask to make it right. Cause love that tells the truth is a love that sets us free. And you, my love, you hold it all that's true of me. I hold all that's true of me. Yeah, I hold all that's true. I hold all that's true of me. You hold all that's true of me. My hands remember winters where affection felt like frost, where every stay came with a price and tenderness got lost. But you arrived like kitchens warm and windows full of gold, a hymn that taught my stubborn soul it's safe to break the mold. If you love me, true not perfect, just honest as the dawn, I'll unlearn every lonely rule I wrote to carry on. I'll meet you with my armor off, my history in view, and build a brave tomorrow from the essence inside of you. No diamonds beat your daylight, no kingdom beats your room. If you love me, simply love me if you love me true. write you little notes on receipts and on my hand. I'll call you in the grocery to make you laugh again. I'll wash the grief from yesterday and hang it in the sun, and fold our dreams like linen soft and ready when we're done. I know the world is ruthless, we're the ones who choose to feel, but every time you say my name I learn that hearts can heal. We'll turn our doubts to furniture and sit on them at night, till what we fear becomes a thing that holds us both just right. I'll fail some tests of patience, I'll forget to close a door, but I'll remember birthdays and the song you cried before. I'll be the kind of shelter where your wild can lay its head, where you don't need permission to be fragile in our bed. And when our bodies change the way the seasons change a tree, we'll count our rings by how we stayed when leaving would be easy. Your silhouette in kitchen light will still undo my knees, and I will speak the language that your younger heart believes of. So here's my simple covenant, unpolished, fierce and new, to love you in the mornings when the coffee burns us through, to choose you when the choosing hurts and comfort isn't due. I'll stake my life on ordinary miracles if you love me true.
I've never been the easy kind, I bruise with quiet pride. I talk in guarded sentences and sleep all night beside. But you found the center where the fear keeps watch at night. You turn on every hallway lamp and said, come home to light. Take all I've got, all I am, even the parts that shake. Hold the man behind the promise I will make. If joy is just a borrowed song, then let our voices blend. I'll spend my years to earn your tears, I'll love you to the end. I'm not a perfect miracle, I'm flesh and breath and span, but if you want a real forever, I'm all I've got, all I am. I'll lay my plans like dominoes and watch them fall for you. Trade timelines for your touch and every schedule for the truth. Because time without your shoulder is a road that leads nowhere. And time with you is water in a country made of air. Your kindness is a mirror where my better self stands tall. Your laughter is a lighthouse when my courage gets too small. Oh, teach me how to dance again without the weight of proof, to let my bare feet find the beat upon our living room. If someone comes with sweeter words, with promises of ease, they'll never know the language carved in all our memories. They'll never read the fingerprints that map your sleeping hand, or hear the vow inside my chest that says I'm here, I'll stand. When I forget the softness that a good man ought to bring, remind me I'm a harbor, not a storm that wrecks a wing. I'll come back to that quiet where your pulse forgives my pride, and build a bridge from sorry to your heart still open wide. So keep my name like summer fruit and taste me slow and sweet it, and I will keep your every tear like oceans at my feet. If all we get is ordinary miracles each day, then all I've got, all I am, will make our ordinary stay. I've got a gift for vanishing when I feel too much. I joke, I dance, I disappear, I dodge a tender touch. But you see the boy who hides inside the man. You pull me back with both of your hands and teach me how to stand. Keep me honest, keep me near when I start to fade with fear. Say my name like Sunday light and bring the truest mirror here. If I run from what is real, hold the door, not let me steal from us a softer destiny. Baby, keep me honest, keep me real. I know the way your eyes forgive before your mouth can speak. I know the way your patience close the places I went weak. You make me wanna put away my careful, clever games, to lay down every costume and be brave enough to change. If loving me is tired, you lay your head upon my chest. I'll count your breath like promises and rock your worries rest. I learned the art of listening till it's more than just a pose, till you can feel me hearing you in every word you chose. No more halfway tenderness, I'll meet you all the way. With coffee in the morning and the right words when you're afraid, I'll kiss the lines of laughter that the years will write in time, and find the holy hiding in our ordinary rhymes. If I forget the softness that made you say my name, remind me with your fingertips, not shame but steady flame. I'll trade my armor piece by piece for trust that doesn't rust, for love that leans on mercy more than fairness or than just. So when the day gets heavy and we're tempted just to drift, we'll turn our faces back to us and choose the slower gift. Because real is never easy, but